Well, welcome. It's General Services Public Works Committee with my friend Dan Gookin and myself, and I think Kiki's on a sabbatical today, so we're going to try and get through this quickly and efficiently. So first up, Kyle Marine from the Water Department needs some help. Talk
Yes,
to
I
us,
do.
Kyle.
Thank you for having me this afternoon, Council. I am bringing forward to you for permission for award bid purchase of a 750 kilowatt generator from Western States for our new well site out on Hutter Road. So we drilled a new well site out on Hutter Road last year. This is the basic design that we have laid out that Keller and Associates is working on currently. So some of the items for this project, it hasn't gone out to bid for the building yet, but the well, it has been installed. Some of the items we're trying to get ordered ahead of time because they have long lead time. So I came to you a while ago, we ordered a chlorine generation unit to go inside this building. Now I'm coming to you for a generator. So this is the basic layout of the well site. This is North Hutter Road. The well site will sit off the road quite a ways because there's actually a large easement that fronts Hutter for the future US 95 bypass. And then our well site sits in the middle of our 110 by 110 lot. To the north of the lot, that's our proposed site for the generator. We should be getting about 90% drawings back this week to go over those with Keller and Associates. We're looking to go to bid later next month for the whole project. But like I said, we wanted to move forward with ordering some parts and materials that are going to be long lead times so we can get this operational by July-ish, plus minus, once we get it back. So this is the what the generator will look like. It has a sounditude weather enclosure, so it keeps the decibels at, I believe it's 27 decibels at 50 feet, plus minus. It's a very large generator, so it's going to be noisy no matter what we do, but we're trying to keep the noise down as much as possible. So what we did is we went...
Be on all the time.
No. So what we do is when we get these generators installed all the way through the city is we run them once a month for about 2 hours under load just to make sure everything's working properly. And then the only other time it would run during emergencies, such as the last windstorm that we had, which we were very fortunate to have the generators. Nobody ran out of water except for where trees took out hydrants and blew up water mains. So that's the only time that they will run. So we use a corporation called Sourcewell. It's a government purchasing program that goes through the whole bid process. It helps us shorten the time frames from doing all the legwork and the paperwork to go out to bid. So Sourcewell is an approved piggyback program through the state. We went through them and got a generator back from Western States for a 750 kW generator, which is what we need. And I would like to bring that forward for approval on consent for $166,650. And I am open for any questions.
Mr. Gookin, questions?
You know, I could use one of those in my house.
I wouldn't your whole neighborhood.
Our the whole neighborhood, yes,
Neighborhood
sir.
could love it, yeah. No, it sounds good.
I think I have just a quick question. So this is budgeted,
Yes.
and did this fit into what you budgeted for cost-wise?
Yes, sir. So we actually have about $1.2 million budgeted for the whole well site. That will come out of that fund from cap fees for the new well site.
Okay.
That was the same with the chlorine generator that I purchased in.
All right. Thank you. So look for a motion.
So I'd move to approve the purchase of a 750 kilowatt generator for the Hutter well from Western States CAT in the amount of $166,650.
Seems like so much money, huh?
Well, actually, when given what we went through with the power outage, it's not that bad.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thanks so much, Kyle. Next up, the chief is here. How are you, Chief? Welcome.
Thank you. Well, I hope mine goes as smoothly as the last one. This also is a budgeted purchase. We are going to come in slightly under the budgeted amount that we projected, and this is a continuation of the upgrade of our aging computer systems, not only the body-worn cameras, but also the laptops and things like that that it runs on. We went through the city's purchasing process and received some bids, and what we are looking to do is go ahead and award the winning bid for the total of $200,145.50 to a company in upstate New York. With that, I'll stand for any questions.
Luke, any questions?
No, just what we spoke about before the meeting. So this is to solve the problem of the other company that's no longer providing the service. So this is compatible, it's, you're gonna have it for a while, and I know it's met your satisfaction that way.
Yes, sir. This is year 2 of a 3, projected 3, maybe 4, depending on how things roll out, year upgrade. So last year we did, I think, 14 of these. This is a continuation of that. We were able to bring the total amount for this year that impacted the city down by a bit by getting some grant dollars for some of the body-worn cameras that would have been purchased, some of them this year and many of them next year. So hopefully we can lessen the impact of the city. But yes, with our IT department, along with some of our folks who are very familiar with the items, did a lot of testing, and this is the company that best meets our needs. And you're right, it can roll right into our existing computer systems, our Viper program, for instance, where we can view all the videos and our storage and things like that. This is the ticket.
Excellent.
So, Chief, at the life expectancy, you're kind of evolving this as we can afford it over years, so it isn't a straight shot of 5 years, 4 years. It's just kind of ongoing. Is that the way I understand
Well, what
it?
we're doing right now is this is just a replacement. There are some ongoing maintenance issues we have with these things. For instance, they have little clips, and those things break just about every time you wrestle with somebody. Sometimes the doors, the on-off cameras on the old ones, for instance, they would break on a pretty regular basis. And so we do have some repair and maintenance built into our budget, but that's not what this is. This is just a replacement of aging equipment that, frankly, we can't keep up with the frequency with which these things are breaking, or they just stop working because of the age on them.
Okay. And so this doesn't cover where it's going, right? I mean, you have to save everything.
Yes, sir.
I always think of that backside that we don't even think about. Does this include all that?
No, we have adequate storage available in the department still. Our guys are telling us we still have several years of storage left. One of the things that we did this was the end of 2014, beginning of 2015, was I asked all of our IT guys to make sure that the changes in the amount of videos that I was requesting that our people take and store, that our servers could support all that storage, and they assured me that they can. And since that time, we've added a little bit here and a little bit there to our total capacity. That's kind of done separately, but we have adequate storage right now to meet the requirements of all this.
Nice. And this is all budgeted?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any more questions? Good. Look for a motion?
So I would move to accept the bid of and approve a contract with Bright Computers for the purchase of 17 GTAC, is that how it's pronounced? Or
Yes, sir.
GTAC, thank you. V110 laptop computers, 17 GTAC DVR in-car camera systems, and 75 GTAC BWC systems, including mounting hardware, required software, and extended warranties in the amount of $145,000, or however you say that number, and 50 cents.
50 cents. Second. All in favor?
Okay, aye.
Do you think consent, or do you want to?
This is something that's been ongoing. Yeah,
Right?
I'm good. I'm good with consent for that.
Consent on both of them?
Yeah.
Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kyle. So, you want to move to get out of here?
Yeah, let's make a motion to adjourn.
Will. So move.
Very good.
Second.
Aye.
All right, we're out.
That's how
Thank you
you
very
do it.
much for coming, you guys. Good job.